Exactly. I only had an accident. Yeah, you can say, I almost had an accident. Is that acceptable? Yeah. Big, large is a big house. So large house? Yeah? Large house. Broad, wide. So like broad, can you say like broad road or wide road? Wide. Broad would be a little bit weird. All over the world. There was another expression. Worldwide, national-wide, countrywide. What does it mean? All across the country. Countrywide, national-wide, all across the nation. Ülkenin her yerinde. Countrywide. What can you say? Country road.
No.
We cannot use it. Even if they are related in terms of meaning, they have close meaning, similar meaning, still they cannot be substituted for each other in some context. Alright? So when we talk about sameness, we're not talking about total sameness. They are not totally same. They can be synonyms, but it doesn't mean they can be totally substituted for each other. One word can be appropriate in a sentence, but its synonym would be odd, like our example. Countrywide is appropriate. It's okay, countrywide, nationwide. But it'll be odd, it'll be weird if you say a national road instead of national-wide or countrywide. Alright? And here's another example. Taha, would you explain this example, please? Can't you see it? Using glasses won't help, but listening will. I put the stone in the hole. Okay. So, who wants to explain it?
Me.
Except Dicle. I'm just kidding. Yes. Want to explain it?
Yes. Let's read it. Sandy had only one answer correct on the test. The word reply would sound odd. Reply and answer are synonyms, but in this sentence, when we substitute answer with reply, it sounds odd. It's like Sandy had only one reply correct on the test. It's odd.
It is odd. It is weird, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when you hear it, you wouldn't say Sandy had only one reply correct, one answer correct. That is correct. Okay, thank you for the explanation. Alright, and this is our example, as we say. Like in broad agreement, not wide, in the whole wide world, not in the whole broad world. And of course, like synonyms, when we talk about synonyms, due to some regional differences, we have different words with the same meaning. Like American, candy. Candy, what does it mean? It means sweet. Candy shop. I'll take you to the candy shop. You know 50 cents? I like sugar. Chips. Crisps. Diaper. Nappy diaper. Children busy. And nappy. This is British. Gasoline and petrol. You see? Because of regional differences, these are synonyms. Different words with the same name. Or, it's not just because of regional differences, it's because of their being formal or informal. Like this example. My father purchased a large automobile. My dad bought a big car. bought or purchased. Which one is formal? Of course, purchased. When you purchase something. Satın almak, right? So the second example is also acceptable, but it is informal. So buy and purchase are synonyms. And antonymy, when we're talking about antonymy, we're talking about two forms, two or more forms with opposite meaning. Like, I forgot to do that. I thought. Like alive and that. Ölü, the opposite of alive is that, and so on. But of course we have like gradable, antonyms, and non-gradable. What do we mean by gradable? Gradable? Okay. You can grade it like old, older, and the oldest. Especially with when we compare in comparisons, when we compare. So this is gradable. But what if, for example, that or alive? Can you say he's deader? Deader than this body is deader than the other body? Bu ceset diye cesetten daha ölü. You cannot grade it on a scale, right? It is. That's why it's called non-gradable. All right. Antonyms, which are non-gradable. And there is reversive antonyms. What do we mean by reversive antonyms? What does reverse mean? Reverse. Tam tersine right? Okay, think about like male, female. If I call her female, that means she's not male. Is that correct? Well, in general terms, yes.
Actually, yes.
Now, today there's talk about the third gender, not male, female, neutral, like negative. Another like alive. When we say it is not alive, that means it is that. Okay, think about the word undress. Undress. The opposite of undress. What does it mean? Undress. Or it is naked.
No.
Opposite is dress.
So the opposite will be
Dress.
dress. So when we say undress, well, undress can be treated as the opposite of dress. It doesn't mean not dress. Okay? It actually means do the reverse of the dress. Yani giyinmenin tam tersini yap. Undress. So this kind of antonyms are called reversive antonyms. Alright, so this is the answer for question 10. So based on our explanation, we can say the question 7, the answer is A. Why? Because these are synonyms with regional differences. What about question 8? Smaller, bigger, slower, faster, sadder, happier. These are gradable antonyms. Why? Because we can grade them on a scale. 9. Male, female, married, single, true, false. They are non-gradable. But in Turkish we say it is gradable. Bu senden daha erkek. Okay. You cannot say he is maler than you. He is manner than you. Okay? Though we can say it like graded in Turkish, but in English we cannot do that. Okay, 10. Dress, undress, pack, unpack, lengthen, shorten, raise, lower, tie, untie, and these are reversive antonyms. Okay? So, question 11. Question 11. What is the basic lexical relation between the following pairs of words? Animal, horse, insect, ant, flower, rose. So the lexical relation between them is that the words horse, ant, and rose, these are hyponyms of animal, insect, and flower, respectively. What do we mean by being hyponym of the other words? Hyponym. What does it mean exactly? Like, for example, horse is hyponym of the word animal.
Animal includes the horse or
The meaning of animal is included in the word horse. And that's why we say horse is
A member of-
hyponym of animal, a member of animal. So hayvan kelimesinin anlamı at kelimesinin içerisinde var. Yani attan hayvan olduğunu anlıyoruz, biliyoruz. So that's why it's called hyponym. It cannot be superordinate because the animal